Open wide, here I come! Hello, everyone. How are we? I'm alive. I got a taste of power. I'm alive, alert, not necessarily enthusiastic. Hello, fellow insane women. Good to have you all here. I remember to take my meds. It's a good thing. Do I have a properly painted front room? No, not yet, but it's being done. There's a lot of prep work going on, and the man is using some kind of rather smelly filler and putting it in holes, and the house doesn't smell great at the moment. But it could be worse. It could be completely unpainted. Well, it is currently completely unpainted, but it will be painted. Yes, I'm wearing my Leon Alain t-shirt. It's not lost on me. I currently have a friend of mine staying with me for a few months, which is lovely, but he is a dangerous man in that he will open a bottle of wine on a Tuesday evening, and that generally doesn't go well. So if I'm a bit slower today than you'd expect, that is why. But we're here, we persevere. Time moves swiftly onwards. I'm not still tipsy, but I'm feeling slow. So I have lots of water. I have more coffee than I would usually have. I also have a cookie for when things get really difficult. Just a tipsy, yes, quite. So, we're here. It's Wednesday. It is the special Wednesday where, first of all, I have a package to open that I received in the post. Emotional support cookie, indeed. And we have the great Warhammer Drukhari Codex giveaway of April 2026. How was my party? The party was great. Oh, it may not just be the wine that has caused me pain. It may be that on Sunday afternoon I was in Montpellier. On Monday afternoon I was in Glasgow. And yesterday afternoon I was home. So I've been moving around a lot. And I'm sitting down. So that's good. The party was good fun. It was the launch party for Tides of Tomorrow. Got to see the launch trailer, which is not out yet because the game is Mr. Worldwide. The game is out on the 22nd, which is 1 week's time from now. So probably I will, if I get a key and I can play it in time, I'll be playing some Tides of Tomorrow next week. Démelo, Mr. Worldwide. So, yes, that was a jolly old time. Nobody died, unfortunately, or fortunately. But many drinks were had. I met some of the team. Because when you're recording the game, you only interact with the people who are on the sound side of things. But I actually got to meet members of the team who were animating some of the characters, and they would say things like, I've listened to 40 hours of recording or I've listened to your character while I've been animating this particular scene that involved just listening to it on repeat. And they were happy that I was good at my job during those 40 hours of animation. So that was also pleasing to hear. What else? Chameleon Will. Yes, indeed. So, got package to open, got that. I believe I will have to get the door for a second package, which may be arriving. Is this the first stream since the Expanse announcement? Yes, I think it might be. I have now. Thank God I'm back so I can clear my head. Now we're on on the mouse mat, on the great mouse mat of advancement that I got for Christmas from Alcat. We're on 3 out of 4. If you want to see it 4 out of 4, write to your representatives. You know, that's all you can hope for. If we make it to 4 out of 4, I'll do something else. I don't know what yet, but that's if that's not an incentive, I don't know what is. Oh dear, that's not good. So I'm going to open the package first of all. I am the Reaving Tempest Incarnate. Oh God, no, it's made of plastic. Hang on. I am the Reaving Tempest Incarnate. That was slightly better. It appears to be a book. Right. You're trying to get me to read. Stop it. Oh God, the sun is coming out. Give me a second. Yep. Much better. The plasteel packaging, yeah, indeed. I know that's just a packing receipt. Marvelous. It's a thick one too. For those of you who don't recognise the game, the book from its back cover, it is, I believe, is it the first one? The first one in the Expanse series of books. So you're really trying to get me to be a better researched actor than I would normally be. 1 of 9. Okay, I'm not. I might manage to read this one. Will I be able to read a further 8? Almost certainly not. But we can hope and we can dream. Thank you very much. That is very kind. I don't know who was I don't know who exactly was involved in getting this to me, but I'm grateful all the same. If you make yourself known publicly or privately, I will show my appreciation with thanking you. Oh, now I'm very dark. Hang on. This isn't good. This is not good. One moment, please, caller. That's mildly better. Although now I feel very stark. Hang on. We can do better than this. We have the technology. See, I'm not done faffing yet. Clickety clickety click. Do a bit of that. A little bit of this. There we go. That's a bit more reasonable. No, the sun is a big surprise. The sun was out. Apparently, I arrived in Montpellier on the warmest day of the year. It's been raining basically ever since I left about 6 months ago when I finished off the game. Yes. Reading stream. Oh God. Once we've done the maid stream, whenever that happens, I'll think about a reading stream. George R. R. Martin calls it a kick-ass space opera. That's a quote. British man destroyed by weather. Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. No, but then it did then start raining on Sunday when I was leaving again. So if anything, I think that was the universe telling me that Montpellier likes having me there and is upset when I leave. A maid and reading stream. Fascinating. Is the sound going in and out? How is everyone else's sound? Okay, I trust you. Sounds fine for you. Good. Right. Cookie the cat did like having me there. I was very appreciative of Cookie the cat, even though he woke me up from my slumber on one day slumber on 2 days, but it was a nap in the afternoon the first time. So, the way that we're going to do the raffle is... Cookie the cat. No. Cookie. Where is the... I'm going to, at past, I'm going to turn on a points prize, which is a raffle ticket. Everyone can only claim it once. That will be your entry to the raffle. Now, could I have come up with a technological solution for picking things in a raffle? Yes, I could. Could I also use a pen, some paper, and a bin? Oh, and a pair of scissors. I think we know the answer to that question, which is we're using the pen and paper and a bin because, well, I thought it would be fun. Work harder, not smarter. Exactly. We're going full high tech. Now, to make it a bit more exciting, instead of just pulling names out of a bin, I thought what I would do is I'd scrunch them all up on my desk, put the bin behind me, and then throw them. And anything that lands in the bin will get a second round. That feels like it's perfectly fair and not fudgeable in any way, as long as you trust me, which is obviously the elephant in the room, or rather, the bin filled with pieces of paper. What if I miss all of them? We start again. Bridesmaid bouquet bin. It's a bridesmaid bouquet bin raffle. Exactly. So, if you know anyone who would like to be here and be part of the raffle, then they've got 20 minutes. They've got 10 minutes. It's 20 past now. They've got 10 minutes until we get here. Until that time, I'm just going to shoot the breeze. I'm going to have a nibble of my cookie, not the cat. Why didn't you steal the cat? You need a cat passport to get a cat out of a country in Europe, which is the only reason, really, if I'm honest. Cats do also need to breathe. I could have taken it on the flight. I mean, he was very attached to me. Just taken in my hand luggage. I actually don't know. I have had pets with pet passports before, but it was when I was much younger, and so my parents would have organised it. So that's a question that I want to know the answer to. What does a pet passport look like? No, that's some fucking AI nonsense. Hang on. Sorry. I've just looked this up. I've just searched, what does the pet passport look like? The number one link from the internet is from the gov.uk, which is the government official website. And the tagline is, bringing your pet dog, cat, or ferret to Great Britain. Those are the three options. Okay. I don't think it's an actual passport. I think it is just like a proof of vaccination and things. Pet passport looked like UK. Does it require... The EU pet passport doesn't have a thing. It doesn't say you need to get a picture for it, so I'm afraid you don't have to get your animal to pose in a photo booth, which is sad. But, you know, maybe it's something that we could change. Maybe we could just start taking photos and sticking them to the pet passports, just so everyone knows. I'm sure that wouldn't invalidate them in any way. Yeah, no one's stopping you. It's just not mandatory. Ah, there we go. Someone actually knows. It's amazing when people actually know things, instead of just guessing wildly at what the outcomes of things are, which is what I tend to do. Oh no, how I managed to spill coffee just by drinking it. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, there was still a bit of cookie left over in my mouth when I took that drink. Slightly sweet. You're probably more right than the hallucination machine. Yes. It's fine. That's what mouse mats are for, isn't it? Soaking up breadcrumbs and coffee stains. Hello, Depot Repo. I hope you sleep well. If you hang around for 6 more minutes, be able to get a raffle ticket for the Drukari Codex raffle. But I shan't keep you. You promise it's not 3 a.m. this time. What is it, 2 a.m.? I bet it's 2 a.m. considering the clocks have changed. $1:25 a.m. Well, that is an improvement. I spilled soy sauce on an old big titty Gorum. God's sake, the sentences you read. It never stopped smelling of soy sauce, no matter how much I cleaned it. What a terrible fate for the mouse mat. I feel sorry for it. I mean, the soy sauces, there are worse smells than soy sauce. Oh, blimey. Thank you, Unessa. That was entirely unnecessary, but I'm very grateful to you. We do need a new stream goal. Good God! Sorry, that took me by surprise. Jesus Christ. Some of the dancers, that's far too kind. Unbelievable charity. Charity? Well, yeah, it feels like it. I'm definitely a charity case, but... Thank you so much. That's taken me by surprise. Aren't you quite new? How? Oh, no. Sorry, that was someone else. But still, thank you very much. The whole screen went... Vroom. It made that noise. That reminds me. I work with an engineer who, when you're like doing a session and you've recorded some lines and someone says, oh, actually, could we try taking like the first half of the A take and sticking it on the end, sticking the end of the B take on there, he will just make funny little, just does little scatting. It's the little things in life that make you happy. Yes, is it possible to gift DOMs? That's what we want to know. Although, Domina. Oh, thank you, Mizuku Yosun VT, for showing us your bits. I'm also grateful for that. Right, it's 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. If you know anyone, light the beacons to Gondor, or Twitch, as it is. Let them know. They will obviously be able to buy a raffle ticket after the moment, but tell them, tell the people. I still have no idea how I'm going to get this to whoever does actually win it in the end. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Good gracious. No, there's no need to water the plants anymore for the moment. I have no plans to get further plants for now. Although I was vindicated in that I found out for sure that it was my cleaner who was constantly watering it, and I had to ask them to refrain from overwatering the plants. Death by drowning. Right, 1 more minute. Petrichor. Time to water the figurines. I've also moved the Lycon Yaoi Flim Flam because it was when I was typing on my desk, I kept hearing this squeaking noise, and I thought maybe I had a mouse that was living in what this used to be a fireplace back in the day, and it got down the chimney or something. But then I realised it was just the acrylic was rocking against this whenever I was typing, and it was just getting like a little. Not the most pleasant of noises. So it is moved to here for now. Oh, bloody hell. Scribbler, you're continuing the hype train. Thank you very much. As ever, I am appreciative, yes, of your continued support. Speaking of Lycon, I have, for the first time, commissioned a piece of art, and I hope I will be able to share it with you in the next couple of months. I'm rather excited about it, because I got a question from someone asking me. I got a question from someone asking me whether I did signed prints of Lycon. And I thought I had a Lycon print up on Streamerly, but I realised I didn't. So I went looking for some official art that I could use, but none of it is very high res, weirdly. And I couldn't find anything official that was high res that I could use. I suppose I could try and get a screenshot from the game and do a thing, but it was a bit of a ball ache. And I thought, you know what? I like artists, and I should try and support people who make art, as I have been supported. So I've commissioned a piece to be used for signings and things. So, like I say, hopefully it's going to be ready in a couple of months. I was pointed. I'd seen the artist's art before, but I did put some feelers out to find out who would be an appropriate person, and I think I've chosen very wisely. So I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome of that, and also looking forward to being able to have a print for Lycon that I can sign. I've spoken about this before, about feeling the slight apprehension when it comes to kind of claiming the character, not having been the original voice. But actually commissioning a piece of art and commissioning it bearing in mind when I started voicing it, that's all I'll say for now, was a nice way of going about that, I felt. Right. Oh, thank you, Danny Sterkov, for your 5 Tier 1 subs. I'm very grateful. Okay. Viewer rewards, power-ups, and channel points. Raffle tickets enabled. You may now purchase raffle tickets, and I will start writing names on a piece of paper. On several pieces of paper, probably. Where's my pen? Has anybody seen my pen? Oh, it's there. Has it got any ink in it? That's the question. Nope. I have to refill the ink. I don't know how... I wouldn't be able to tell you how you buy them. But I'm sure other people in the chat can point you to them. Yeah. Right. Oh God, I'm going to get ink everywhere. Should I have prepared? Possibly. Will I change in future? Probably not. We have 26 raffle tickets. Let us say that the raffle ticket purchasing will remain open for 10 minutes. If you do struggle terribly to get one, don't worry. I have the technology. I will do it manually. As in, I'll just write your name in. But the raffle ticket was just there, so I didn't miss anyone. But if you're someone who can't figure it out for whatever reason, I'm not going to judge you for it. Oh God, I have got ink everywhere. Oh no, losing audio. That's probably just because I'm looking down. Look down, look down. Ooh, we've earned a hype chest. We got the spit the truth emote. Well, that's something, I suppose. Don't eat the microphone. What? Your father's probably looking down on us right now. Well, was he a tall man? Is he a tall man? Way! You got one, Hazel. Well done. He's not dead, he's just very condescending. I see. Oh no, I was going to throw this in the bin, but I'm using the bin for the raffle. Oh well. Right. Who needs blotting paper when you have a box of tissues? Everyone's going in the bin. Well, no, not everyone's going in the bin. In the meantime, I'm going to continue eating this cookie, which is very softly baked, but it's good. I found them when I moved. Found them again when I moved house. I have another one somewhere. And I realised I'd always used blue ink. So I bought myself a nice blue ink, and then I thought, hang on. I have free will. I can do whatever I like. So I've got some red ink. And some green ink. And now my life is much better. It's softly baked and very salty. Like me. I am indeed a free will. Yes. Unfortunately, you'll have to do with your own. Yes, this one is is the Lamy. Is it Safari? Is that what it's called? It's the one that exists. Like it's like the de facto fountain pen from the kind of 2000s. Yeah, the Lamy Safari. This one is a sort of metallic case. But then I also have, which I got when I think I got it from when I got confirmed when I was about 12 or 13. You've seen the fancy chair before. We've spoken about it. I thought you were there, Yoshk, but maybe not. This is the fancy chair. It's very fancy. Normally I do the stream on a stool, but today, for tiredness reasons, it comes starch with a steel chair. Oh God, the bloody rewards. They're never in the right fucking place. You try and you try. Hang on, let me just... We're doing it live. We're moving things around. We shouldn't do this. Will we ever learn our lesson? Probably not. It's fine. It's all in the right place now. I have back support now, yes. Are we talking about how fancy the chair is or the pen? So, the One King Alarour. This is the fancy pen that I got for my confirmation, which is is it ST? I can never remember if it's ST or JT Dupont. That has my initials engraved along the back, which is lovely. And this one I tend to keep with red ink, because again, why not? It's probably dried out as I haven't used it in a while, but still. It's served me well so far. Who knows? It may see me out. The other purchase, not purchase because I didn't purchase those particularly recently, but the other thing that I have acquired recently, which has been very handy for me over the course of the last few days when I've been travelling a lot, is my new Vampire Survivors playing device, aka my Steam Deck. I dread to... It tells me I've got over 100 hours in Vampire Survivors already. I don't know how that's possible. But it's terribly addictive. I swear to God, I was on a 4-hour train journey, and I think I only played 2 rounds somehow. One of them wasn't even on endless mode. So, yeah. If you need an addiction, look no further. Yes, it's true. It does do that. But at the moment, it tells me I've got 300 hours, and I think if once it does figure it out at some stage that you were just idle. Aha, yes. So I knew they were going out of stock in places, and the UK store had them still. So I was slightly under pressure. Really, what this is for is because I want to be able to actually play the games that I'm voting on for BAFTA, and it's one of the only. If I'm travelling, which I'm likely to be over the next couple of years, I need something that I can play them on that is portable. So I've not even approached Slay the Spire yet. I feel like it would be a bad idea. Right then. I'm going to give you another 2 minutes to buy raffle tickets if you would like them, and then the nonsense will begin. It's the OLED version. Right, that's the end of my cookie. No more cookie for me. Neither cat nor food stuff. Yeah, also went for the 1 terabyte. Just because I'm indecisive and wanted to download everything. You just got Rogue Trader yesterday. Hope you don't get obsessed or anything. Lord help you. That's all I'll say. My sweet summer child. That's okay, we all make mistakes. Hopefully next time around you'll see the light of keeping the lunatic on board. Okay. I'm calling it. How do I actually change the... Oh, I've got to go back into the thing. I should have said Grigosh, but... Jagosh, sorry. This is your time. The power up, the raffle tickets will be going. "40 seconds. "30 seconds remaining. Yes, if you're new here, this is Jagosh, named by committee. After that man with the long Polish name. Oh, for God's sake, the bloody rewards thing is now in the wrong place again. Oh, I hate Twitch sometimes. Right, there we go. So we have 35. Oh yeah, it's. I love it. I love having to. I just wish you could tell it like, this is the size of window I have. Can you just... I probably can if I looked into it properly, but it's just so unintuitive to do basically anything. Ah, thank you, Nessa. I do need to hydrate. Why did I say what? Somebody at the weekend at the raffle at the launch party did say I sounded like Matt Berry, and I took it as a compliment. Okay, so we've got 35. What's the closest 30s? If I do the 32 and then another 3, so what's that? How can I get 16? If I fold it in half, that's 2. That's 4. That's 8. The hydration is for everyone. And that's 16. And that also feels... I think I'm going to take more pieces of paper and do 8. Do each piece of paper into 8, because then I can actually write largely, and they're heavy enough to actually throw. Play the drinking game. The drinking game is you drink water and you feel better. Oh, thank you very much, Astriel Nya, for dropping in and taking the time out of your day to massage my ego, which, if you're new here, you will realise is very unnecessary. But thank you. Right, 8, 16. Yeah. Don't give them any ideas. 24. Eyebrows. No, nobody gets folded. Nobody gets an aerodynamic advantage. All right? Oh, God, hang on. I'll be right back. It wasn't a package. It was just the painter locked himself out. You're unattended. Oh God, you're talking about the chair. Make yours into a swan. No! Don't be absurd. I presume there must be a Twitch channel that just sits there making the origami swans. Anticipation. We all want flowers. Doesn't mean we get flowers. Right. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly on the folding stage. Then obviously we need the cutting stage. And then the writing stage. I hope you know what you've all signed up for. Which is a laborious process that may not bear any fruit. An origami marajai. Yeah. Right. Oh God, I've really underestimated how much cutting this is going to be. It's cranes. Sorry, you're right, not swans. I'm also going to need a place to put them while I've... Oh, no. I've really underestimated the amount of work this is going to be. Because I thought Who needs a system when you can just do it live? Right, that's the first cut of many. Oh no, that's gone. It's a bit wonky, but it's fine. The first cut is the deepest, indeed. Right. This one needs cut. Marking paper with blood is... Yes. There'll be no cheating here. Right, okay, instead of... Right, these ones are also loose. Good. Watch a man try and cut corners and make the process longer for himself. This will be a process. This will be familiar to many of you, I'm sure. Roses are red, scissors are blue. There's a website that'll do it for you. Yes, but Yosh, then we wouldn't be having as much fun, would we? I think. Hopefully. Is everyone having fun? I'm so glad. Don't answer that question. If you haven't already, may I also suggest that you join the Discord, where people chat. People are nice. Nice people chat and are nice. Okay, the first one... Okay, these ones I'm just going to cut straight through the middle. And that's that lot done. The what? The Discord. The unhinged chat. It is... The link is pinned up top of the chat. Ah, see, the end of that process was not nearly as difficult. Only slightly unhinged, also, yes. Roses of red... What was the other... Roses of red, origami is hard. I would like to end my day with a nice glass of Chardonnay. Yeah? Right. That is more than enough pieces of paper that I will need. Now begins the process of writing people's names. I don't need a keyboard for that. I have my pen. Also, where am I going to put these once I've actually folded them up? This is the problem of not thinking things through. Okay, actually, this is what I'll do. I'll do them one at a time. Let's put the bin... where are we putting the bin? We can go here. Or we can go back here. On the stool? Are you insane? I'll have to put... Okay, I'm gonna do a test one. This is going to go badly. I think it's miles away. Although I think maybe is there such a setup that How do we feel? I feel like if I do it, because I do want it to be behind me, but I don't want too much of an angle. I think I was trying to figure out if there was a way of having somewhere we could have it. Are we sure we're sticking to backward bin ball? Yes. Yes. Everything does eventually land on the floor. Okay. The way I'll do it is, why make life simple? I'm going to do the bin. We're going to do the backward bin toss. Inevitably, everything's going to end up on the floor. If it doesn't, then we're fine. The backup plan is then I'll take the bin, throw it behind me, and anything that lands inside the bin, or anything that the bin covers, I will then do bin ball, then just straight bin ball until we only get one. That sounds like a really simple. Don't overcomplicate it. That's right. We've got a solid plan. Need to remove that one though, because that's not. Ugh. Bin hits wall. Okay. We're writing names and we're throwing them. We're starting from the top. Number 1. Layside. Didn't sound good. But remember, you've all got a second chance. Dippo Repo. May all of you find your way into the bin. I think that might have hit the bin. Kirokato. I don't know why I felt the need to put a cross through that O. I know who that's going to be. Shocking. The optic. Let's not talk about the optics, okay? Come on. Nurururu. Ru. If there are multiple papers in the bin, then we play bin ball. Just straight up. Yeah, that was a rim shot, that one. Oh, God, no, that fell on. Oh, sorry. XX Sorbetch. I would like you to know that we currently have the highest number of viewers we've ever had, and it's watching me throw you in the bin. Okay, it's a dull sound, it's not a good sound. Mizuki Ocean VT. Yeah, it's sort of a bit like the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, but just you can get some lovely little calligraphic moments. Sorry. The One King Alaror. Nope. The One King Alaror. That just makes me think of my Spanish teacher from school whose name was John King, or Juan King, as we called him. I'm terribly sorry. Missed Heart 101. Hello, Keena. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. I will hydrate. Nuru. Sorry, Missed Heart. Dr. Funky Stink. Were you here when he... I'm throwing too hard? Admittedly, nobody knows what's going on back there. Dr. Funky Stink. Too hard, you think? I think you might be onto something, Yoshk. That was a different sound. Maybe. Could be. Isn't this exciting, everyone? Oh, dear God. If you get in, if that was you in Dr. Funky Stink, then you've got Yoshk to thank. Oh no, it's Lubu. Got to put the fear on it. I don't know. It sounded promising, but I wasn't sure. There was an extra little thump at the end. Okay, we're going gentle. That was also a good sound. That was a better sound. Again, there's round. So if your sound wasn't good, it's not necessarily something to be afraid of because we have no idea. But you're at the gym. Can I yell at you? Try harder in Marajai's voice. Try harder. There we go. We don't. Who knows? Who knows? We're not going to see until we look round. Now, Yoshk. Starting a riot. Well, I thought maybe it'd be more exciting if you could see the bin, but now I realise that the anticipation of not being able to see the bin is okay. We're going gentle. I'm sorry, Yoshk. I owed you a better throw than that. I feel shame. Just nothing in the bin. Oh, thank you very much, Hedia, for dropping your subs. It looks like I'm fanning myself for every throw. Yes. Oh, Hedia, I don't know if you were... I'll make an exception because you've just made loads of subs. But if you would like to be entered into the raffle... Then just say the word and I will do you next. Not pay to win, but also Hedia is a long-term member of the Salted Fries. Unessa. Any words? No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, Hedia. We'll pop you in the middle here.
Tom's gone to high-low.
I should have been doing that in between all of them, shouldn't I? Oh well, we live and learn. We live and learn. Binner? I hardly knew her. No, there's not. No, that was a sad noise. Do I need more rules for myself? No. If maybe it was a good one, I'll just do it when I like. No change there, then, is there? Right. Gelafus. Also, I hope you appreciate this is very high jism paper. Trash can, more like trash can't. You win some, you lose some. Ephemeron. High jism paper. Oh, Yoshk. High jism paper. Well, there's always that. And I'm not fast enough on the best of days. Today, that was another rim shot. I'm starting to be able. I think I can start. That sounded like a rim shot to me. Don't get started on papers. I wasn't looking. I can't look. It's all like the suspense. Get into my DMs about paper. Oh, God. Emmy. Oh, I've just noticed there's only one E in the middle of your name. Emmy. Oh, for God's sake, can I can't, your name is giving me a slight aneurysm. Hang on. Emmy. Me. I don't need to. I know who you are, but I feel an obligation. I had a slight moment in the middle there, but you know, it's fine. You've made sheets of paper with your own hands. I think I did that when I was at school once. We did it with Blue Roll. It wasn't particularly successful. Draw a foot. Oh dear, I can't draw to save my life. Oh, there was hope. There was hope in the ting, but unfortunately, I think that's a no-go. Right. Silosha. Clean up is going to be fun. Don't. You're thinking too far ahead. You've got to live in the moment, Coco Smoliv. Sorry, Silosha. Jaimek. Yes, I can get my Welsh alcoholic friend to help me clean up. To be fair, part of the condition of him staying is that he help out with things around the house, like DIY. He's an ex-house owner himself, and is good at painting and things, which I am not. The disappointing thud of a miss.
Hear ya ho, boys.
Right, Shymek. That's a disappointing thud, if I ever heard one. Sizor. I think my favourite Pokemon might be Wobbuffet. Just because of the way it says its name. I don't know why that. I think it's because I saw your name and thought of Scyther. That's where it was. I'm thinking about Percopia. I have no desire to play Percopia, but I see a lot of people playing it. Anyway, getting crit dodge. Right, Sizor. Hopes and prayers. Oh. I think that might have ribbed the edge of the. Ooh. That was an exciting noise if I ever heard one. Wah, Buffett. It's basically just because it's Wario, isn't it? Yeah. Wah. Actually, that was more Waluigi. I shouldn't. Let's not get into the. Anyway, right. Indigo Scribbles. Indy. Who did everyone see the I can't remember what it was now. What's his face? Prosody doing Waluigi and Wario singing. Was it the Elephant Love Medley? Or something similar? Right. Indy for their sacred texts. We're going to go for a two-handed throw. And with much... That was a good sound. I think that was a good sound. Indy... Yoshk! I might... Yeah, that was a good sound. Okay. Do I now have to two-hand all of the throws? Is that the question? Azariel. Oh God, I cannot wait I cannot wait for you to find out what I recorded yesterday morning. It's incredibly exciting. It might not be long before you know. Before you know, you can speculate wildly. I actually don't think. All I will say is, it might actually be impossible for you to guess. Right. Azariel. That was too hard. That was on me. I got excited. It's a BDSM game involving fisting. I beg your pardon. Whatever gave you that idea? Diana Smythe. They're all stuck to the... Just look up. Hang on a minute. Yes, that would have been hilarious. Actually, no, that wouldn't have worked because they would need to get... I could have just thrown them at the ceiling and see what stuck. But I would have had to get them wet first. Probably they could have all been different colours. We have BDSM vampires at home. I'm sorry, Dinah Smythe. That was not a good sound. Current reigning champion of sub donation, Domina Dianthus. That's a disappointing thud. That's a bad miss. Sister Joja. Paper ASMR. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the paper games. It's all the luck of the draw. Boo! Coco Smoliv. Hang on, was it? Oh, good. The rewards request queue number wasn't quite the same as the actual number of things. Anyway, we've got 15 left, and I think we have enough pieces of paper. Good. Right. You go, Glen Coco. Oh, that was too hard. Again, I got excited. It was the calling of the heart of the heart of the cards. Lying on the floor is very, very useful. Yeah, useful nervous system regulation. Right. The evil scribbler. We've got 14 left. Bye, Hediot. Thank you for dropping in. We'll let you know if you were successful. Scrib in the bin. Scrib in the bin. Scrib in the bin. Bin scrib. Oh, it's a bad miss. What? Oh, what could have been? May the bin be with you. Right. Next up. Astidella. I shall punish you for this. It could have been you. Right, Astidella, off you go. I think that was too hard. No, yeah. Don't know. Binskit ball. Find another good shitpost. Oh, God. Fuchsia. You're up next. To bin or not to bin? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and paper balls of outrageous fortune, or to take a pen against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, bin them. I moved back to the one hand So I don't think the two hands was an advantage. It was just other luck. But that sounded to me like something landing in the bin and hitting another piece of paper in the bin. I think we've got a double bin situation going on here. So, woo, it's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. And insane women of any gender. Wawa Borealis. Let's go. Let's go. I think maybe the speed is key. Speed is key. Nope. See, you saw that one come down. Beak. You're up next. No, there isn't an L in your name. The beak goes up. The beak comes down in a disappointing sound.
Old Billy Riley was a dancing master. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley.
Right. Lunar Doodles. I'm so sorry to Beak. Old Billy Riley, oh. I think we might have rimmed it there. I think we might have rimmed it. I'm so sorry. Water. Everyone hydrate. Next up, we have Nika. Right in front of my salad. Could have gone either way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Nika. Next up, Hazel Monforton. It's Hazel and Junie's turn. Let's do it for Junie. For what we are about to bin, let us be eternally grateful. Ooh. That sounded like a straight hooper. I don't know basketball. Is that something you would say? Feels like something you would say. Yes, this is what, if basketball were more prevalent in the UK, I feel like that's what we would say about it. That was a straight hooper. No, not a slam dunk, because that's when you actually, that would be me going over there and popping it in. But when it just like cleanly. The gay hoopers when, well. Right, Mystic Amethyst Minis. I'm glad I did them this size, because otherwise I'd be writing far too small. And my handwriting is not great the best of times. Nothing but net. Ah. Yeah, straight hooper. That's what I said. Hang on, have we got enough pieces of paper? 1, 2. Oh no, we're going to have to do a bit more cutting. See, the quest queue lied to me. We're going to need one more piece of paper, I think. Anyway, we'll get there when we get there. Mystic Amethyst Minis. May your mysticism be with you. Okay, Chimes Collector. What kind of chimes do you collect? Any old chimes? Is it the sounds or the makers of the sounds that you're collecting? Wind chimes only. No manual chimes. Right. Manual chimes sounds like a character out of... It's not quite Dickens. I suppose it could be Pratchett. He went to see Emmanuel Chimes. Anyway, do it for Emmanuel Chimes. I think that hit the leg of the chair. Not gonna lie. I think that hit the leg of the chair. I'm sorry, Emmanuel Chimes. Sorry, Chimes Collector. So how many got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper. We've managed to do it. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Fran, you've missed the stream of a lifetime. I'm not going to lie. We're mid raffle. I hope it's not too much. Ask me, tell me to lock in Lycon's voice. Yes. Hang on. Where am I? Luna, would you kindly lock in? Was that appropriate for you, Luna? I'm throwing everyone in the bin, Fran. Oh no, there are 5. There are 5, so no, we will need. What? This just doesn't. The numbers don't add. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's fine. Danny Sturkov. The killy bits. Oh God! Well, I'm glad they're gone, or they're being removed. Danny Sturkov coming up for a 3-pointer. I think that was a bounce. Off the top of the chair. I'm sorry, Danny Sturkov. Today is not your day. I think. How do you get in the bin? I'm afraid, Astral Nya, you had to be here to enter the raffle. Apart from Hedia, but that was an exception because they gave lots of subs. They have given lots of subs historically, so I felt bad not including them in the raffle. But for now, and also we're on the last 3 pieces of paper. So, last 3 pieces of paper, the last 3 names. It's April 15th. And Sherped me the hell through Warframe. So, yes, alongside others. Right. Rexy Coda. I barely know her. Rex.
I dreamed a dream the other night. Lowlands away, John.
Next up. I'm sorry, Rex. F in the chat for Rex. Sassy Catastrophe. Again, I had a mild panic that I hadn't been pronouncing your name properly for the last however long. Sassy Cat Ass Trophy. We're on the penultimate one. I'm very excited to see the bin. I think we're right on the. There's 3 in there, but no, that doesn't sound right. I'm sorry, Sassy Catastrophe. And then finally, snuck in under the line on the final piece of paper cut for the purpose of the raffle, we have Wandering Toto. I bless the rains down in Africa. Do. I'm so sorry. Right. With that. Yes, sorry. And you can have the brain cell back, Jojo. With that, we've got to turn round and look at the bin. 5. Actually, no. Headphone warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Bin's Day, my monkeys. It's a double binner. Now. Now. Hello, Ear Mist. So glad you could join us. Something happened and I got disconnected. What's happening? What's happening is the raffle. We currently have 2 in the bin. What have we met in a bin? Now, the question is, do we look at who they are first and throw? Or do we... Yeah, we look at who they are first. Yeah, we want to know who's in the running. It's still going to be totally random. But also, when we go back for the... I think for the second round, the winner is dubbed... Oh, Jojo was right about the fact that there were 2 in the bin. 2 in the bin is better than 34 on the floor. I'm not going to look at who they are first. Just to... I'm going to hold them up to the screen. So you will know before I do. Well, no, because the loop on here is probably tighter than it is going across the internet. But this is exciting. Our 2 in the bin are... It's Indigo Scribbles and Fuchsia. Oh my God! We'll never know what happened. Hazel, I was sure that was a straight hooper. So, now the real moment of truth, which is where I'm going to ball them up and throw them with one hand. Pass our condolences on to Junie. And I'm just going to raise I'm going to go and stand at the other side of the room. Raise the bin up. so that we can all see. Do our current... Yeah, Fuchsia, you came back just in time. It's an upset. It's not what anyone was expecting. We all know what we heard. At this point, Yosh, you're gonna compile all the sounds, and you'll know now. You'll know what was right and what was wrong. No, I'm going to throw them both at the same time. And if neither of them goes in, then we do it again. So I was going to say, anyone have? Yeah, if both of you wish each other good luck. Sorry, I'm just clearing the floor so that in case they fall on the floor and then they get mixed up again, because that would be a nightmare. They both went in the bin. For God's sake. Right, we'll do that again. The bin gods have chosen. The bin gods have chosen. We have a binner. We have a binner. Binner, Drakari dinner. We have not in the bin. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Away, ho, haul away, we'll haul away together.
No, that's not the one I want.
Away, don't forget your old shipmate. Rally, 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 oh.
I'm so sorry, Indy. Which means we have a winner in the bin of Fuchsia. Congratulations, Fuchsia. You are the proud owner of a Drakari Codex that I have no right to scribble my name on, but I'm going to anyway. Now, the question is, did I remember to put a Sharpie in here? Everything according to Keikaku. That was, it was feeding it, and also under the Expanse book. Which, thank you again. I know that Evil Scribbler was partly responsible for this, but anybody else, make yourself known. I'm going to remove the prophylactic casing. Like that, the moon, as round as a balloon. I did have a Sharpie in here somewhere. I have this gold pen. If not, I can go and run and get a Sharpie. Is that not a Sharpie? No, that's just a pen. Okay, right. I'm going to have to go and get a Sharpie. I'll go get a Sharpie. I'll be right back. Oh, it's a bloody mess in here. I got lots of Sharpies. Right. Thank you, Yoshk. Doing the Lord's work. Here. Let me in. Thank you. Right, Fuchsia. The choice is yours. we know you, Yoshk. Where would you like it signed? I think your option is on the front cover or on an inside cover. It's very nice. Congratulations. Inside of their space. Yeah, the only problem with inside is these pages are quite dark. Out it inside. Put it inside. Yes. Oh, look, it's Malice. Now I'm... Oh, for God's sake, I didn't even... That's just... This went over my head. Now... Is it just an Archon? And why does it say Malice next to it? Definitely so. Oh, so because it's Malice spelt with a Y. Yeah. Okay, I think the best option is to sign the inside cover with the gold pen. Does the gold pen work? The gold pen appears to work. Fuchsia, do you have anything in particular you would like me to write? Also, send me a DM, or we'll find a way to get it to you somehow. We'll figure that out at a date. But for now, know it is yours, and it will find its way to you. But do you have anything you would like written? No, Fuchsia do. Excellent. Yes, exactly. Oh, don't worry, Jojo. I received it. I received it as such. Right. I know I was going to put it on film, and then that would be dreadful. Right, I'm going to do. Do you want fuchsia rain or fuchsia? Last question, and then I'm going to do it. Then it will be done. Fuchsia, right. Tempest. Slightly ran out of space, and the pen was running out of ink. But we got there. Fuchsia. For you. Marvellous. Well, wasn't that jolly fun, everyone? We should do that more often. I wouldn't optimise it in any way for further... No, I'd probably find a more sensible thing to do. But also, yes, I should give things away more often because, you know, you chaps have given me... Chaps, non-binary, have given me all sorts. So it's going to go and live... It's going to live on my shelf next to my box for my Valdor Joy toy. And like I say, let's get in touch via the Discord for figuring out how to get it to you. Good, nothing's broken. Right then. Oh God, no. Oh, now I can use the bin again. On that note, dartboard. Now, I don't need any more holes in my wall, thank you very much. I make them perfectly well on my own. Next time, buy one of the basketball hoops. Oh, yeah. Or maybe some sort of mini-golf set. Maybe. I'm sorry to say, Meevington, that I'm looking at what was chat. The dried up husk of chat. I'm afraid chat died. It's rather sad.
Hear ya ho, boys.
Yes, you're all getting stepped on as I leave the room. Right then. On that note, I think I'm going to call it a day. After all that excitement, I need to go and have a sit down. I'm already sitting down, but you know what I mean. So, thank you all very much for joining me on this ridiculous Wednesday, indulging me in my my paper-throwing madness. Well done once again to Fuchsia. Thank you once again to everyone who donated subs for the great cause. And we mourn the inability to donate DOMs for the time period. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you. Double check before I blatantly lie. I believe I will be seeing you next Wednesday. It'll need to be a slightly short stream, but it will be happening nonetheless. So, I will see you next Wednesday. Until that time, have a wonderful rest of your days and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye!